Hi, I am Brian, your instructor for this session. In this session, we are going to see some sample questions to test your understanding on Scrum framework. This session is useful to all who are trying to prepare for the Professional Scrum Master Certification exam. So, let us start. Question number 1. A Scrum team has been working on a product for 9 sprints. A new product owner comes in, understanding she is accountable for the product backlog. However, she is unsure about her responsibilities. Which of the following are the responsibilities of a product owner on a Scrum team? Choose the best 2 answers. Option A. Providing the developers with detailed specifications. Option B. Creating the detailed functional test cases. Option C. Ensuring that the most valuable functionality is produced first, at all times. Option D. Describing the features as use cases. Option E. Interacting with stakeholders. Let me know what option you have chosen. You can see the right answers on the screen. It is option C and option E. Let us see why the answers are option C and option E. A product owner is accountable for maximizing the value of the product. The product owner engages actively and regularly with stakeholders. The product owner invites stakeholders to the sprint review to learn how the current state of the marketplace influences what is the most valuable thing to do next. Question number 2. Why does the product owner want the developers to adhere to its definition of done? Choose the best answer. Option A. To know what the team will deliver in next 3 sprints. Option B. To protect the team's productivity over time. Option C. To be able to reprimand the team when they do not meet the velocity goal for the sprint. Option D. To have the complete transparency into what has been done, at the end of each sprint. Let me know what option you have chosen. You can see the right answer on the screen. It is option D. Let us see why the answer is option D. The definition of done creates transparency regarding progress within the Scrum team. All Scrum team members must have a shared understanding of what it means for work to be complete, to ensure transparency. This is the definition of done for the Scrum team and is used to assess when work is complete on the product increment. The definition of done creates transparency by providing everyone a shared understanding of what work was completed as part of the increment. The product owner would not track progress for next sprints, or measure the productivity, velocity of the team. Question number 3. Which 2 things the Scrum Master should do during the first sprint? Choose the best 2 answers. Option A. Analyze, describe, and document the requirements for the subsequent sprints. Option B. Define the major product features and release plan architecture. Option C. Create at least 1 valuable, useful increment. Option D. Build at least 1 piece of valuable functionality. Option E. Make up the plan for the rest of the project. Let me know what option you have chosen. You can see the right answers on the screen. It is option C and option D. Let us see why the answers are option C and option D. There is no Sprint 0 as per the Scrum Guide. Also, there is no special sprint for planning, design or release. As per the Scrum Guide, every sprint should create at least one valuable, useful increment and build at least one piece of valuable functionality. Increment is a working product, and it must be usable to provide value. Question number 4. Which answer best describes the topic covered in sprint planning? Choose the best answer. Option A. Who is on the team and what team members' roles will be? Option B. How conditions have changed, and how the product backlog should evolve? Option C. What to do and who will do it? Option D. What can be done, how to do it and why to do it? Option E. What went wrong in the last sprint, and what to do differently in this sprint? Let me know what option you have chosen. You can see the right answer on the screen. It is option D. Let us see why the answer is option D. As per the Scrum Guide, sprint planning addresses the following topics. Why is this sprint valuable? What can be done this sprint? How will the chosen work get done? Question number 5. The length of a sprint should be, choose the best answer. Option A. Short enough to keep the business risk acceptable to the product owner. Option B. Short enough to be able to synchronize the development work with other business events. Option C. No more than 1 calendar month. Option D. All of the above. Let me know what option you have chosen. You can see the right answer on the screen. It is option D. Let us see why the answer is option D. Sprints are the heartbeat of Scrum, where ideas are turned into value. They are fixed-length events of 1 month or less to create consistency. A new sprint starts immediately after the conclusion of the previous sprint. All the work necessary to achieve the product goal, including sprint planning, daily scrums, sprint review, and sprint retrospective, happen within sprints. The sprint is of short duration to help minimize risk by creating the opportunity to validate assumptions. Question number 6. Which statement best describes the sprint backlog as the output of the sprint planning? Choose the best answer. Option A. Every item has designated owner. Option B. It is a complete list of all work to be done in the sprint. Option C. It is the developer's plan for the sprint. Option D. It is ordered by the product owner. Option E. Each task is estimated in hours. Let me know what option you have chosen. You can see the right answer on the screen. It is option C. Let us see why the answer is option C. There could be different units for estimation for the sprint backlog. Sprint scope may be renegotiated upon sprint learning without affecting the sprint goal. Sprint backlog consists of the sprint goal, selected product backlog items and a plan for delivering the increment. It is a highly visible, real-time picture of the work planned in order to achieve the sprint goal. Developers create and update the sprint backlog as they see fit and as more is learned. Question number 7. What are 3 benefits of self-management? Choose the best 3 answers. Option A. Increased self-accountability. Option B. Increased accuracy of estimates. Option C. Increased commitment. Option D. Increased creativity. Option E. Increased rule of compliance. Let me know what option you have chosen. You can see the right answers on the screen. It is option A, option C, and option D. Let us see why the answers are option A, C, and D. Scrum provides boundaries and accountabilities for self-management to be more effective. Self-management works better against goals. The estimates may not be accurate all the time, and that is fine in Agile. Agile focuses on motivated, creative, committed, accountable and self-managed teams. There are 3 questions given for you to practice. Find out the answers and let us know in the comment box. Exercise 1. Who does the work to make sure product backlog items conform to the definition of done? Choose the best answer. Option A. The Scrum team. Option B. The Quality Assurance team. Option C. The developers. Option D. The Scrum Master. Option E. The product owner. Let me know what option you have chosen. Exercise 2. Which Scrum value is affected by a lack of trust in the Scrum team? Choose the best answer. Option A. Focus. Option B. Respect. Option C. Openness. Option D. Courage. Option E. Commitment. Option F. All of the above. Let me know what option you have chosen. Exercise 3. The Scrum team should have all the skills needed to choose the best answer. Option A. Turn the product backlog items into a valuable, useful increment. Option B. Do all the development work, except for the specialized testing that requires additional tools and environments. Option C. Complete the project within the date and cost as calculated by the product owner. Let me know what option you have chosen. Please do post your answers in the comment box.